you're gonna earn a lot of money. And he was like, yeah, I just wanted to have sex with you. And by the way, I'm very clean. And I was like, interesting. Hello, I am a straight guy and I love women. I mean, I love a woman. I love my wife. I love you. But here's what the straight man thinks about gays and or the LGBT, the lesbian, gay, binary, bisexual, transgender stuff. Anyway, I think it's ridiculous. It's preposterous. The God would never. Ooh, cancel, ban. Get him out of here. No, but jokes aside, I honestly think it's fine. I mean, this world needs more color. It needs more out of the ordinary. It's not interesting to live in a world where everybody dresses the same, walks the same way, talks the same way, acts the same way. You know what I mean? I love the idea of being free, to be able to express yourself fully without, hurting anybody else. And that's my central point of view. Ain't nothing wrong with being different. And I think that's pretty healthy opinion for anyone to hold. Ain't nothing wrong with being gay, right? And as there's nothing wrong with being straight either. Love is love. It doesn't matter if it's between the same sex or the opposite sex. Like, it's the same love. Obviously, it's pure logic. It's fact. Usually the people who argue against it are like highly religious, or they haven't really felt unconditional love. But of course, there are people who are really, really against it. And I, as a straight guy, just wanted to make a video to express my opinions, my observations. If anybody out there cares about this stuff, what straight man thinks about gays, I didn't find any other videos there. I know it's a sensitive subject, especially nowadays, where people get offended quite easily. So I don't aim to hurt anybody. And also I wanted to talk about it because it's June. Whee! It's Gay Pride Month. And I also wanted to talk about something controversial for a long time, so let's go. Hey, if you did not get offended and leave yet, thank you. I can work with you. Hey, I'm just a simple dude who's very curious about life, curiosity right now might be mean something else to you. Anyway, I try to approach this journey of life through my heart, and if you like this type of content, when some guy just expresses his unfiltered opinions about stuff, then please feel free to hitch a ride on this curiosity train. Please feel free to subscribe so you won't miss up any other videos. And here's a little cookie for you, because you deserve a cookie. Thank you. So, gay. Can I even say gay here on YouTube? Won't I be banned? Oh well, the cat is out of the bag. First, I just wanted to talk to you about where I'm coming from, about like my gay history, so to speak. I was during my 33 years on this earth, I have met a lot of gay guys, and gay people, I guess. I did grow up in a post-Soviet country, a communistic country where everything was grey, pretty depressing and straightforward. Straightforward. They had no nonsense policy, and I don't remember anybody being openly gay at that time when I was a kid. Not in my family, not within my friends, not anywhere. I guess the first time I saw like two men kissing or doing something was when I was like 6 years old, and I watched Leonardo DiCaprio do something funny, something interesting, and I thought it was interesting. It opened my eyes. Then I remembered Agent Smith wearing women's clothes in the desert. It was called Priscilla, the Queen of the Desert or something, and I watched it. I was entertained. I thought nothing of it. Now I have to now I have to admit here that as a kid I did try on my mom's clothes. I did it once though. They were too big for me, and I looked funny in them, and the shoes were pretty uncomfortable. I don't know how you women do that. My heart goes out for you. So then when I was a bit older, during my school and my teenage years, a lot of my friends in school, or like maybe not my friends, but my acquaintances, they made a lot of homophobic jokes. I believe it was just done out of being edgy and funny. They didn't mean nothing by it, calling each other, well, this word. Hey, algorithm, sorry. But I don't think any of them like really meant physical harm to gay people. It was just a funny thing to do. I myself personally never liked calling people names. I think only if during the heat of the moment, and even then I didn't mean it. Have some basic decency against your fellow human beings, right? Unless they're complete cunts. Then I worked in a lot of clubs, restaurant, nightclubs, clothes store, Zara for life, yay. And I met during that time a lot of different gay men and women. Some of them were like super flamboyant, you know the type that, hello girl, how you doing? Oh, you look so cute in the fabulous clothes. And they could not seemingly talk about anything else other than how gay they are, what they do in their bedrooms, in their free time, and all that stuff. And others were kind of quiet, low-key, average guys and girls. I got along with all of them, even hanged with them after work. All of them were kind-hearted humans. But to be honest, I like the quiet ones more. So here's my first thing, like a lot of hate that is thrown towards the gay community or the gay bride is usually against the really vocal people whose only interesting thing about them seemingly is how gay they are. And I think to a lot of people that is just annoying. Imagine somebody just going around talking about how they love women all the time. Like at the end of the day, that also gets pretty annoying. Anyway, I wanted to tell you a little juicy story as well. Juicy. When I was living in London, when I was around 20 years old, that's like 13 years from here point to the backwards, I was trying to build my multi-level marketing business with Gina Lee. So I went from door to door, I went business to business. I approached a lot of people on the street trying to talk them into healthcare and home care and hopes of getting out of hopes of getting financial independence. Like, who doesn't want that? Apparently, like pretty much 99% of people. Anyway, not important. So on a bus one day, I was looking around for somebody to bother again, and I saw this young-looking guy. He was pretty handsome, and he was looking at me as well and smiling. He smiled, I smiled. The seat next to him was all vacant, so I just sat there and started talking. We hit off pretty nicely, and he invited me on to meet up on a date. To me, it sounded like yes. I can finally talk to somebody about how you can, take food supplements and get your health back up and clean your home and build your business. And probably he was just thinking, well, I'm getting ahead of myself. That evening we met in front of a club, and inside the club it took me around 5 minutes to understand that it was, in fact, it was a gay club. Still, I was not giving up. I was determined to get this person joined to my team, make some money. So I hanged around with his friends. We danced a lot. We were drinking a lot. I was having an interesting time. And he started being more and more braver with the advancements. He wanted to kiss me. And now, here's the thing. I have kissed another guy. When I was like 7 or 8, my curiosity got the better of me. And I did kiss another boy in kindergarten or something with tongue. It was interesting. I am super curious, okay? But anyway, that night my straight genes were just dodging that stuff. I was like, no. He finally asked me like, dude, why are you here? And I was like, dude, I wanted to tell you about the business where you invite 10 people and then they invite 10 people and you get this pyramid going. You're gonna earn a lot of money. And he was like, yeah, I just wanted to have sex with you. And by the way, I'm very clean. And I was like, interesting. And at that spot, for just a tiny fraction of a second, a little curiosity tickled the back of my mind and wondered, What would that be like? Interesting. Well, I refused politely, thanked him for the dance, and then went home. Just as some people are drawn for the, same sex, other people are drawn for the different sex. Nature is funny. Yeah, but to this day, sometimes late at night, I wonder. No, I'm kidding. I don't wonder. I just wanted to tell you the story that I have nothing against gay people. So here's one of my observations, just one of my questions to you, lovely lads, because I have some friends, some gay friends as well. If you're watching, I know a lot of you want to be just normal, just go on with your lives, marry people, adopt children, just it doesn't matter if you're gay or not. You just are. And other people they want to show the world how gay they are. The flamboyancy, the colors, the flags and everything. So which is it? Like, do you want to be normal or do you want to be treated specially? Which is it? If I have to think about it, people are different. Some do, some don't. Some feel the need to scream about their identity, and they are so closely related with their identity. If they don't talk about it often, they feel like they're losing some part of them. Maybe they were oppressed for a long time, and so they need to validate now themselves and feel that they are real and they exist, and they will do it as hard and as loud as they can, even though sometimes the world doesn't care. Then again, sometimes the world does, because the history is filled with violence and prejudice against anything that is different and out of the norm. People have suffered greatly just by thinking differently. Not speaking about how like you're dressed differently or look differently. And for homosexuals, it might have been even worse, like 10 times. It was worse. I cannot believe that there still exists like death punishment for being homosexual in some countries. Some of these countries, they have like slowly starting to outlaw this thing, but there's still been reports where people are being stoned to death. Stone. Imagine you wake up one day, your son or daughter comes to you and says that, "Dad, I'm gay," and then some freaking mob stones them to death for loving the wrong person, for not even wrong, for loving someone. That's insane. In Germany, during the Nazi Germany, the homosexuals men were persecuted, with thousands being imprisoned in concentration camps and eventually extermination camps by the Nazi regime. Roughly 5,000 to 15,000 were sent to the concentration camps, with the death rate being estimated to be high as 60%. Now, here's the part. Homosexuals in the camps suffered an unusual degree of cruelty by their captors, including being used as target practice on the shooting ranges. Imagine being a Jew at the time and being a gay Jew. So no wonder the LGBT community needs to fight as hard as they do to get some justice, and that's why June is called the Pride Month, which pretty much started with Stonewall riots in 1969 on Manhattan in New York, where gay community had fought back against the police brutality, which started a movement where now even in my country, I've seen a lot of colorful, happy people on the streets. And again, as just an average white straight guy, I have no problem with that. I respect people who try to change the world for the better, the more interesting and a fairer place. I applaud you. And yeah, some of them can be super annoying, and I'm not being irritated because they're gay or transgender. It's because they're annoying human beings. And this is the sentiment I've heard from a lot of people in my circles, in my co-workers or my friends, or just some strangers I've talked about the subject, where they honestly they don't really care, as long as people leave them alone. Whatever you do in your bedroom, that's up to you. But usually it's the media who spins these stories out of proportions. They show you this this pride thing. They're trying to put your noses in it. All the companies with their logos and all the stuff. It's everywhere. And a lot of my gay friends have said that honestly they just want to go on with their lives. It's just a tiny vocal minority in Twitter and in social media form that is blowing these things out of proportions. Like I said, all my friends and close friend circles, they have nothing against gay people. Nobody is opposed to gay marriage or gay adoptions. Honestly, I believe that a child who has two awesome fathers is pretty much better off than some children in normal family, not normal, but families where their mother and father is there, like neglecting them and being toxic around them. So that's my opinion. I don't know. Shoot me. Don't shoot me. I'm sorry. But you know. There's also this political aspect where Hollywood right now, back in the day, the Hollywood just had one checkbox to check, which was entertainment. Just make entertaining movies. Doesn't matter if the lead character is a woman or a gay character. Right now, in this day and age, Hollywood has like multiple checkboxes to check. If the movie's gonna do well in Europe, if the movie's gonna do well in Asia, do we have lots of representation there, lots of variety there, and that usually muddles the stories because you just have to have a gay character there just because he's gay. That's the most important thing about it, and I know that pisses a lot of people off because the stories, the good character development is suffering because you need to put your political BS inside the movies. And again, that's nothing to do with being gay. Being gay is nothing to do with it, okay? It's just bad storytelling and bad business practices by the big corporate executives who just want to push some political agenda in a place where people just want to come get entertained and forget their troubles. But anyway, that's another subject entirely. I just wanted to throw this in there because I know a lot of people get pissed off of gays about that stuff, but it's not the gays' fault, it's the big corporate executives' fault who are making stupid decisions. For me as well, I don't care if my heroes turn out to be gay in movies. That doesn't make slightly any difference. As long as they're good, kind-hearted, badass, ass-kicking ninjas. Yeah. So, in the end, I just want to say this as a straight, white guy, that to me, it does not matter what you do in your bedroom, as long as that's not the most important thing about you and you feel the need to tell me this all the time, because I'm not telling you what I'm doing in my bedroom. I sleep there. It's good. As long as you are a good, kind-hearted person who doesn't want to hurt anybody else, be free, man. Do whatever you want. We can coexist. We can hang. We can be friends. I have no biases, no prejudices against you. Same-sex marriage? Sure. Adoption? No problem. And what if one day my little daughter comes up to me and says, "Father, I love another woman and I would like to marry her." Well, first of all, you do you. I mean, it's your life. It's all up to you. Right? And second of all, as long as you love somebody and somebody loves you back, it's whatever. You do you, baby. Anyway, that's my 2 cents. Thank you so much for listening. Keep fighting the good fight during this month. And I wish you all the best. And I hope one day we have much, much bigger freaking problems than just what people do in their bedrooms. Come on, guys. It's getting like let's get a new subject in the world. Hey, Pentagon released some UFO footage, which they say it's real. So yeah, soon maybe we are doing some stuff on Mars. Cool. Thank you so very much for watching my beautiful, curious cookies. Please do let me know what you think about this subject. Are you haters or creators? And I'll see you in the next one. Thanks so much. Love you. Bye.